Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Burners podcast. Uh, as your host, my name is Jack Dolan. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm here with three of my good friends.
Welcome. My name's Jason. I'm just vibing out here.
Nice. Name's Nick. I guess I'm doing the same as Jay.
What up, guys? My name is Mitchell. I am a sophomore in high school, and I could also say I am vibing.
It's good.
I like how we are vibing.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a nice, chill first episode.
Just vibing.
Nice.
Got the nice background music.
Yeah.
So, with the Burners podcast, we plan on uploading every Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Times may vary. Or Wednesday. It
Wednesday.
we don't know yet.
Who knows?
Maybe Wednesday. We'll figure it out next week. It's just a first episode. We're episode 1. We're going to talk about some sports. It's not going to be like this every podcast. We're going to have a new topic every single week. But this is just for a nice, fun time and to chill out.
No, it's called the Burners. We're having hot debates in here. Don't listen to them.
I mean, we will have hot takes and stuff, yes.
We will.
Eventually, yes.
But,
So why don't we get into our first topic? No? Nick, would you like to lead us off?
yeah, the NHL, they decided to do this playoff thing with 24 teams to compete. Sabres are still not in it.
Sabres were 25.
Yep. Montreal made it, and they had 2 games ahead of us. They played 2 more games, which kind of sucks, but
What's she gonna do?
they're going to have 2 hub cities will host the games, and it's a protocol for everyone to return to training with a draft lottery, and Sabres odds are, what was it, like 6% for first overall pick, or 3% or something?
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. Personally, I would like to see the games maybe in Edmonton,
That's one of the cities. I think it's like
Yeah.
Edmonton, LA.
Chicago, Columbus. There's a few. It'd be pretty cool or like even Toronto or Pittsburgh if it was close. I know there's no fans, but still, I don't know.
Who thinks anyone's pulling an upset? Like, I don't know. Florida, they're gonna win it all.
Personally,
Well,
I
let me-
think
Let me see the bracket first and what's going on.
Arizona. I don't know why. I think they're gonna make a good run.
They do have Hall. I mean,
Wait, they're in? They are in.
yeah, they had a good season.
They did.
They have a best
Alright.
of 5 qualifying round.
So the top, how are they doing it? The top 3
Top
teams?
4. Top 4 teams.
Top
in each
4.
division.
So for what, Eastern, it's Boston, Tampa Bay, Washington, and Philly are already in. And then then it's like what? Who, like, do they know who they play yet?
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh versus Montreal,
Okay.
Carolina versus the Rangers, Islanders versus Florida, and Toronto versus Columbus. So let's talk about the Pittsburgh-Montreal game. Who do we think's gonna win that one?
I mean, everyone's going to be rusty.
Definitely
So
the
This is
Canadians.
true.
It depends when the playoffs are going to start, because they have protocol for everyone to go back to training,
I mean,
like, to show up to training and stuff. So
Oh.
I don't know when it's going to start.
I imagine it'll be sometime in July.
Yeah,
That's what most people are saying.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Mitchell, I know that you're
I
a
mean-
pretty big fan of Montreal. Is that
you
right?
never.
I was a pretty big fan when my favorite player, PK Subban, was on the team.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I kind of grew up watching him, so.
Yeah.
But now PK's not on the team anymore. But I'll watch. I'll see what's going on.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I could see big upsets. Like I honestly,
Yeah, same. Because you never know. Maybe like Montreal versus Pittsburgh, for
Oh,
example.
yeah,
Carey Price is on the
Carey Price-
grind. And
yeah.
Crosby just cracked open a couple too many gold ones.
Carey Price could show up hot. I mean, it is what it is.
my favorite team is the Rangers, and
They made
personally,
it.
I think Lundqvist definitely deserves a cup, considering he's the best goalie in the last 5 years. Well, not stats wise, but
Is he even starting? Like,
honestly, I
backup?
don't know. But
I
they
mean,
got Panarin.
Yeah, the Rangers are good. They have Panarin and they have Benajad. He's really good.
Yeah, they got some good players on the team, and I honestly like their odds.
I already know who's not going to do good. I don't see
Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see Toronto doing good
I-
one bit.
I don't want Toronto to do that good either.
I don't see them doing good. I could see Florida being
Yeah, I
good.
could
if
see Florida being an upset.
Bobrovsky
I
steps
could
up.
see Columbus.
Somehow Minnesota's in it for the Western
All right,
Conference.
Why don't we go to the Western Conference now?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I think Colorado's gonna have a really good chance.
I
Like
think
going all the way.
Arizona will have a good chance.
Yes, Arizona. I mean, yeah, like Phil Kessel.
Well,
I mean, they've go. Sorry.
In the Western, the top 4 teams are St. Louis Blues, Colorado, Vegas, and Dallas.
Yeah. I don't see Dallas going far at all.
Dallas, they always find a way to choke somehow.
Edmonton, same thing. I mean, they have the 2 best players in the league. They still won't go far. I can
Vegas.
see.
I don't like Vegas that much, honestly.
Vegas is always. I mean, they're always good in the playoffs. So
Yeah, what is this, their 3rd year? And this is their 3rd year making the playoffs?
yeah.
The first year they went to the Cup,
Yep.
which is very interesting.
Very-
Absolutely great run.
I mean, I could also see Chicago doing good, because
Yeah.
Patty Kane. You can't count him out.
Yeah.
Jonathan Tays, what if,
Kane
Yeah.
is absolutely fantastic.
especially in the playoffs.
Well, now that we'll go on from the NHL, we'll go to pretty much everyone's favorite sport, the NFL, football.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Who are your top 5 picks that, like, in general? Who do you like this year? Who do you think
To
could be
win
a
the
good
Super
rookie?
Bowl?
No, who do you think's a good rookie?
Good.
J.K.
Um,
Dobbins underestimated.
I think CD Lamb is going to be better than Judy, honestly.
See, Jason, I can see what you're saying about J.K. Dobbins, but you have to remember he's going to have to share touches with Lamar, and then he has Mark Ingram in front of him.
Yeah, I don't see him doing good.
So,
one bit. No, I mean,
think
I
he'll
see
put
him
up
doing-
decent numbers.
I
since
think
they're
they
a
did
very
sleep
heavy
on
run
him.
offense.
Honestly, I might rather have him than AJ Epineza.
I wanted the
No.
Bills to take J.K. Dobbins, but Epinesa is a very good pick. A lot of people,
He's a good pick.
before the Bills traded our first round pick, a lot of people had us taking Epinesa in the first
Yeah.
round.
What are you guys' thoughts on Ed Oliver getting arrested?
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
You know-
we know he's going to get suspended for at least 2 games.
I think it's 4.
Is it 4?
It
Maybe.
depends what
And since he had
he
a
gets
firearm on him,
convicted for.
I think it was having a firearm and something about drunk driving.
Yeah.
Well,
Not a
first
good,
off,
not a good thing to do.
I don't get why NFL players get arrested so often.
I feel like they're targeted
Especially D-line recently. It's like, wow. I think it was like
Yeah.
4 D-line arrested in the last couple weeks.
more. Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people overreact about it though, because everyone's saying we should like cut him, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
People-
no. I mean, you can't go that
People have
overboard.
to remember he's only 22 years old. You know, he's young. He's gonna make mistakes. Even though he's a professional athlete, he's a human.
Exactly.
It happens.
I mean, you can't
Don't learn from
overreact,
it.
but you also
I
can't
mean,
just like let
remember
it
when
slide.
remember when we had Marcel Darius? He would get suspended every single year because of drugs and stuff. Like
That's true,
I've
but
had- for the longest
I-
time, we've had him.
I feel like McDermott has built the culture that
Yeah.
Ed Oliver. Because who was Marcel Darius' coach? Rex Ryan.
Yeah.
So that's just
Uh,
my personal opinion on it.
All right. Who do you
So,
think is getting
who's
rookie of the
your-
year?
Oh, my bad. Honestly, it's
Like offensively.
I
Who's going first?
honestly think it's gonna be Tua or Joe Burrow. Like
I don't think
just
it's
don't-
gonna be any of them because
I think it's gonna be a quarterback.
listen, I'm an LSU fan, so I love Burrow, but I don't see him winning because just the team around him's awful.
Well, he has AJ Green. You gotta think about it. AJ
If-
Green.
if
Tyler
AJ Green
Boyd?
stays healthy,
He got T.
Boyd's
Higgins.
good.
Tyler Boyd,
And-
John Ross.
Ross
Joe
is good.
Mixon. Joe Mixon's really underrated.
He's got a very good running back in Mixon.
He is good.
Yeah, the Bengals. They could improve to
People
5
might
and
be
11.
sleeping on them. I think it's just their defense is slacking
Their defense is awful.
Their defense.
They have what? Jesse Bates. He's pretty good.
Geno Atkins, that's it.
Atkins is getting up there. He's kind of old. I could see for offensive rookie of the year. I think Herbert's gonna win it. If he starts, I mean, you have what? Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler. They have good playmakers in front of them.
And Los Angeles might be a decent team next year. They might be a playoff team.
Yeah, their defense still good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people. I think the favorite is, or one of the favorites is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, running back that got drafted by the Chiefs. A lot of people are saying I personally don't think he'll win, but a lot of people talk about him.
I'm interested in the Chargers, like what they're going to do with their quarterbacks. Are they going to start Tyrod the first few weeks, or are they going to start Justin Herbert?
I feel like they'll be cautious about it because there's the same deal with Josh Allen, how we started the GOAT, Nathan Peterman.
So he is.
He
is the GOAT. All right, I think y'all are sleeping on Matt Barkley.
Matt Barkley is an absolutely terrible backup. He is not a quarterback.
God. He's going to be the starter, and he's going to carry us to the playoffs.
He's a mentor, not a
How do you guys feel about the Bills taking Jake Fromm? You think that was a good pick?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's a solid backup.
He's a solid backup, yeah.
He's definitely not a starting quarterback.
He's not going to start, but I think it's good to bring in because it's always good to have competition. No matter, even if he makes the team, he can keep on the practice squad. Barkley's getting up there in age too, so
I think that was an awful pick, in my opinion. I mean, they did pick the best available. He's going to compete with Barkley. He's most likely going to win the job with Barkley, and Barkley's going to get cut. But I mean, we didn't need him at all. We could have picked a linebacker. We have Milano, Edmonds, and then who's our right outside linebacker?
We signed AJ Klein, who's a very underrated linebacker from the Saints.
All right.
And then I don't know if you guys probably don't even know him, named Loshawn Joseph. We drafted him last year.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, yeah.
Coming back from IR. I watched his college highlights. He's pretty fast. He got pretty good speed for a linebacker, a hard hitter.
Who do you guys think's winning defense rookie of the year?
Good question.
Epinesa is the favorite. He was the favorite.
Really?
Because he's in such a good defense.
It's probably harder.
I don't know if he's gonna fit our I haven't watched any highlights of him or anything. I don't know if he fits our scheme. I just have no idea.
And he can
Plus, we do have Trent Murphy still.
Trent Murphy's job might be in jeopardy. That's the thing.
I mean, we're paying him a lot of money.
We are paying him a lot.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the Bills, Stephon Diggs, honestly, what an absolutely great trade. I think we got a little ripped on for it.
I mean,
a little too much, but Stephon Diggs this year is going to help out Josh Allen on his deep ball.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I'm nervous because I think Diggs is a little overrated.
Okay.
He's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong. But I had him on my fantasy team, and he disappointed me.
That's because
him and Kirk Cousins did not have a good relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't ever watch any of his games because I didn't care enough to watch the Vikings. But
the thing that makes him a very good trade is he is a legit number one wide receiver that can run. He can run all the routes. The biggest thing is he can catch a deep ball. Josh Allen can throw the ball.
Josh Allen needs that, yeah.
Yeah, and Diggs will go up and get it. He can catch a jump ball. He can burn a guy. He's a legit number one receiver, something Josh Allen hasn't had for the past 2 years.
All right, there's two topics I do want to bring up about the NFL, and one is, how do you guys feel about the dusty QBs that are starting for some teams, like the Pats with Stidham and the Broncos with Drew Lock?
I think Drew Lock is underrated, personally.
Drew Lock could be good.
He's only played,
3 games?
The Broncos have built that team. They built an amazing team in front of Drew Lock. He's just got to step up. If he steps up, that's going to be the sleeper team. That's a team that can easily get like 10 wins.
It might just be me, but I feel like the Broncos are either going to do really good or really bad.
It all depends
depending on Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
mean, it was
Drew
like
Lock
us last season. We were hoping for Allen to do good, and look at him. He did really good.
All right, so what about the Pats, though, that I brought up?
The Pats, I don't know. It depends how Belichick works with them, personally. See if he could fit in there.
I never count him out.
Yeah.
I never count them out, but at the same time, I mean...
let's talk about the Broncos.
They could make a trade or something.
The Broncos, with the additions they had, I mean, A.J. Boye, he's pretty good. Gordon, they have a good 1-2 punch, Gordon and Lindsey. Jarrell Casey, I mean, that defensive line is going to be insane. So I easily think they could win 9 to 10 games.
They had one of the best receivers in the AFC, if not the league, last year. Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. You see his highlights? You see that one catch that Brandon Allen threw to him?
Very underrated.
Yeah, very.
I'm hoping Drew Lock doesn't win.
And then they have Jerry Jeudy, and then they got, another receiver in the second round, too. So, I don't know. I could see them doing really good.
The Bills do face them in week 14, I think. It's in late December that could be flexed into a primetime game, so who knows?
Yeah, what do you guys think the Bills' record's going to be?
I think we'll be...
I say 10 wins.
I think we could put up, realistically, like this is the best possible scenario. We could be 12-4. If Josh Allen, it all depends. This is the year where Josh Allen has everything.
Proves himself.
He got a... He has all receivers.
Four primetime games?
Okay. Now, this is the Burners podcast, and I am going to bring up a very... All right, this might piss off a lot of people watching this, but do the Bills way overhype their team? Josh Allen, Singletary, 100%. All of them.
100%.
They way over. Josh Allen is not a franchise QB. He could be, but as of right now, he is not like a god tier QB like the Bills hype him up to be. Bills fans.
I don't think that they overhype him because we haven't had someone like him in so many years.
I mean, I guess you're
okay. I think we do overhype him. When we had Tyrod Taylor, we overhyped him. We thought he was insane. His highest throwing was 3,000 something passing yards here, and we thought he was insane. Everyone was overhyping him, and then that playoff game really showed. Oh, he's kind of garbage. Allen,
that was one of the worst playoff games ever against Jacksonville. Absolutely.
Oh my God! You know what really made me mad? The thing that really pissed me off that game is that we could not stop Blake Bortles from rushing.
It was 3rd and 20, and he
just ran it up, and he actually got a first down. And I was like,
I'll never get that.
I think the worst part is Nathan Peterman came in and threw an interception.
Yeah, I mean, that hit the ground. That did hit the ground.
Nick, that hit the ground. That Bortles run, by the way, that was the exact play that Jake Browning threw through the Snickers bar. Yep.
All right. For the Bills, I see us going 11-5 and 12-4. It's going to be one of them. I mean, the Rams, they made the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. They still have Goff. He could still turn around and be really good.
I think Goff is a bust.
I don't think he's a bust by any means. I think Wentz is better. I don't think Goff is a bust, though. I think there's some close games that the Bills are going to have. The Steelers, I think, is going to be close. The Broncos might be close. The Cardinals might even be close. I could see the Cardinals being close.
There are a couple toss-up games, but...
Yeah, the Chiefs game I could see being close, but I don't see us winning that game one bit.
I think we should win the first 4 games. We should
first 4 games.
We could start 5-0, really.
But the Seahawks, I mean, that's gonna be a tough team. I see them being one of the best. I see them being like a top 2 team in the NFC this year.
I personally think last year Russell Wilson should have won MVP. I agree. I think he was the better quarterback. Lamar put up insane numbers, but you look at who's more valuable to your team.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson made some unreal throws last year that no QB in the league could do.
Okay. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, Wilson's stats last year: 4,110 passing yards with a 66.1 completion percentage, 31 passing TDs, and only 5 picks. I mean, he deserved MVP. But Lamar Jackson had like what 1,000 something rushing yards.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is.
Okay.
I don't like him. He should not be a quarterback.
If teams
Honestly.
figure him out, I want to say it's over, but I mean,
I don't think.
I think he's gonna. If
I
he gets
think
hurt, he's done.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's something like RG3 or like his knee or something, or his ACL or whatever RG3 had. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't think Lamar put up nearly as close to the numbers that he did last year.
No,
Because
I mean,
after the Titans won their playoff game against the Ravens, one of their cornerbacks, Logan Ryan, they asked him how they stopped Lamar, and he came out and said we copied what the Bills did because the Bills stopped him. The Bills played him almost as good as anyone. You just got to make him throw the ball, which he can't do very well. You make him throw deep balls, you make him sit in the pocket. That's how you beat him.
Here's the
Teams
thing.
are going to figure him out.
People said that about Mahomes last year when he had 50 passing TDs and 5,000 passing yards. People were like, "Oh, it's not going to do nearly as good." He was hurt for I don't know how many games, but he was hurt for a couple games, and he still pulled up with 4,000 plus passing yards and 20 plus passing TDs. So he still did really good. But I mean,
Can we go back to the records, like how we're gonna do? Because honestly, I could easily see us going 10-6. Because because this is what I think. Like the AFC, if we know we're not gonna win the AFC, but we're gonna make a playoff run, and we're gonna be in the playoffs, then we're gonna play our backups against Miami. Week 17.
I can't see anyone in our division passing us. I just can't.
I could
maybe
see
maybe the Patriots.
I don't know.
I can't see the Jets or Dolphins doing it.
No,
I'm sorry.
What's scary me is a lot of people are hyping up the Dolphins. I don't know why.
I mean, Tua is
have a bad
good,
team.
but I don't. If he doesn't have any receivers, he can't.
The Dolphins had been building something. Their coach, Brian Flores,
He's a good
their
coach.
coach is pretty good. They're deep. They made a couple moves in free agency. They signed Byron Jones, Kyle Van Noy. I'm pretty sure he's a pretty good linebacker.
He is.
So
I can't see
They're
the
not
Jets doing well though.
I don't think the Jets aren't going to do anything as long as Adam Gase is their head coach.
Le'Veon Bell is their team.
Yeah, I don't think honestly the Dolphins, like, who's the running back? Breida now? Breida?
Don't they have Kenyon Drake?
No.
No, Kenyon Drake got traded to the
I think it is
It's
Breida,
Cardinals.
Yeah, it is from the 49ers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's on them. They got Tua, Devontae Parker,
They still have
Who's,
Kenny Stills, right?
some good defensemen on their team.
So I think the top two teams in the AFC are going to be the Chiefs, and I'm going to say it's going to be the Chiefs and probably
It's gonna be the Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens. That's how I think it's gonna be.
Mhm.
I don't see the Ravens being. I mean, they might be top 3. I don't know. They're still going to get 10 plus wins. Don't get me wrong. But
Mhm. They had the easiest, well, one of the easiest divisions. They
I
get
could
the
see the
Browns and the
schedule this year.
Bengals. That's 4 games.
I could see Tennessee getting 10 wins, 10 to 11 wins. I mean, I didn't see their schedule, but just the team they have. Tannehill played pretty good for them last season. If he keeps that up, Derrick Henry. I mean, that guy's insane.
He is.
Derrick Henry is a beast.
Derrick Henry is one-man tank.
I feel like the thing is with the Patriots is, they lost Brady, obviously. They have lost a couple of things on defense, but as long as Belichick is their coach, I feel like you can never
They can
count them
still go
out.
good.
Yeah, you can't count out Belichick.
I forget what year it was, but Brady tore his ACL at the second game of the season, and Matt Castle was their starting quarterback, and they won 11-5.
Yep.
So it's a system. Their system works well. So
All right, now that we're off of
Okay, can I go back
Football.
to another? I want to
Okay.
say one more thing. Going back to the Bills overhyping their team, I think even more overhyped than Allen is he's good. Don't get me wrong, but he's not a star running back, Devin Singletary.
I agree.
He's not. He's not as like
I've talked to some people, and they think he's an elite running
They think
back.
he's like
He's
the next. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's the next
think
Derrick
he's
Henry. I
good.
don't know.
Well,
Not
the
Derrick
thing-
Henry. He's
No.
too small, obviously.
I don't
The
know
thing
who
with
the hell.
Singletary is
Next Christian McCaffrey.
I don't think there'll ever be someone like Christian McCaffrey that can catch the
Yeah,
ball.
no. Christian McCaffrey, I think, is the best running back in the league.
I
Personally.
personally want.
He might be
Leonard
one of the best
Fournette.
of all time.
I think.
I think Fournette went before McCaffrey, right? I wanted Leonard Fournette when he was on the trade block. I wanted him badly.
Didn't they franchise tag him? Is that what they did, or did he get
I
traded?
think
He's
No,
still on.
he-
Yeah.
He done the
Is-
Jaguars.
that's another reason though for Devin Singletary. That's another reason I wish we got Dobbins. Because I feel like Dobbins could be way better.
How do you guys feel about Zach Moss, though?
I like Zach
Over-
Moss,
No,
honestly.
I mean
I watched.
he went that late for a reason.
Nah, I've watched a lot of his highlights, and the thing is, Jason, a lot of running backs don't go very high unless they're insane, because
Yeah, I know.
running backs are very easy to
I
come
mean,
across.
yeah, like you look at
But-
Shady. I think he was like a second or a third round
He was
pick.
the second pick.
I mean
53.
Singletary was a third rounder. I mean he's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's good, but he's just
Yeah,
not.
you can find decent running backs in the like mid rounds, like second, third,
Yeah,
fourth.
but
You can
have you
find
ever-
decent backs.
I mean, you don't even have to watch. I've watched games of J.K. Dobbins, like not just even highlights, and every play he's done something that I loved. It just impressed me.
J.K. is really good.
I mean, I watched this one play. He only got 3 yards, but he knocked down 5 people when the 6 had to take him down.
I watched,
Like-
I think it was Ohio State Clemson in the college football playoffs, and he twisted his ankle really bad in the first half and came back and had over 100 yards rushing, over 100 yards receiving, I'm pretty sure. And they lost that game with 20 seconds left. J.K. Dobbins played the whole game. So,
I mean,
So we did
I
like
just
the
think
top
he's insane.
NFC teams. What do you think about NFC? Who do you think's going? I think
Seahawks, 100%.
I think the Seahawks are going to be good, yeah. I think
Yeah.
as long as they have Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll,
I think the
they're going to
Seahawks
be
are
good.
going to be a top 2 best like teams in the NFC. I think the other one is I had to be either the Saints or I'm going to say Green Bay. 'Cause Aaron Rodgers, I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. All right,
You can stay healthy.
I like
Yeah,
I like Arizona.
Arizona?
Arizona could be good.
Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins.
Isaiah Simmons, too, what a steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like the Giants. Imagine if they drafted Josh Allen, like the linebacker Josh Allen, instead of going for
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. Imagine if they drafted Josh Allen, and then this year they drafted Isaiah Simmons.
What do you got against Danny Dimes?
Danny Dyke? I got nothing against him.
Oh, alrighty. I think
No,
that's our topic on the NFL.
No,
Maybe we-
he'll do. I mean, he did good his rookie season. He did pretty good.
He'll be an average quarterback, I think.
Yeah, I think he'll be a little more than average. I mean, he has what, Shepard to throw to, and then Golden Tate. It's not that good of receivers.
Yeah, I mean, Golden Tate is a beast in Madden, so.
All right, I think that's our topic on the NFL. I think that we should maybe switch over.
All right, back to the
NBA.
MLB. How do you think the
MLB.
MLB? How do you think
Well,
I know nothing about
the
baseball,
Yankees are
to be
gonna do?
honest.
The Yankees
Nah,
are
dude.
good.
Blue Jay lightened it up this year, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
the
My
Yankees got a
dog,
chip
Vlad
on their
Guerrero.
shoulder with Derek Jeter leaving. That's about all I know about the MLB. I played what's the
The show?
the show is like what's their ultimate team thing? I don't know what it's called.
I think, all right, no. MLB, I think it's about time the Dodgers win, dude. They went 106 and 56 last year. Oh, wait, didn't they win?
Holy shit.
No, they didn't. Who
No.
won?
A lot of games.
I don't even know.
Wasn't it the Nationals,
Okay.
maybe?
Okay.
Nah, they lost against the Astros.
No.
The cheaters.
The cheater. Yeah, didn't they cheat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Red Sox also got caught cheating. I know that.
Not
All right.
really as bad as Houston, though.
Yeah, no.
I do got a topic, Mitch. I know you know a lot about this, me and you, but I mean the tennis championship, Winston. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
I mean, who's winning that? Let's be real.
The what?
Who's winning tennis championship, bruh?
The Wimbledon?
Yeah, Wimbledon. That's what it's called.
I mean, you know,
Who they got in
Rafael
there?
Nadal. Roger Federer.
Yeah,
GOAT.
Roger Federer tears up every time. He's like what, 42 now?
Something like that. He's old.
Hold on. Oh shit, he's only 38.
Well,
What do you guys?
I mean,
what do you
I'm
guys
thinking I'll win in a few years, but you know, till then.
Yeah, facts.
It's always if we're branching out these kind of sports. How about that Tiger Woods, Manning, and then Brady and Nicholson? How about that?
I thought it was pretty cool, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, Brady had the best shot of the day too.
Dude,
But like
Yeah, it was fun to watch, honestly. We had sports for the
Tiger
first
Woods.
time in a few months.
Tiger Woods though, he still got it, dude. He's insane.
Tiger Woods is the best golfer of all time, in my opinion. He's the GOAT of golf.
him or Jack Nicholson?
Phil
Dude.
Mickelson.
Nah. Jack.
Who? I don't know who that is.
Jack.
honestly.
He's older.
Is that his brother?
Nah. He's like
I don't know
older.
anything about golf, so
I don't either. I just know that. I mean,
Okay.
I just know Tiger Woods. All right, so
I'm off. You know, I'm gonna be real. I think pickleball should have a national championship.
Get out of here.
all right, well, we're done talking about that kind of sport. So
Okay.
what have you guys been doing in quarantine? Honestly,
I've been doing what
Okay.
everyone else is doing and been sitting inside playing video games or watching movies for 10 hours a day.
Exactly.
all right.
I've been doing a lot.
I mean, I've been practicing guitar if you want to hear it.
I've
No,
been
we're
working a
good.
lot.
We can say that for another episode.
I've been working a lot, and then I just picked up a new hobby today in golfing. Pretty
Nice.
fun. I'll tell you
I
that.
mean, I had to smack
cool.
you, but it's whatever.
We could have had 4 people, but you know, someone decided.
Yeah, someone decided not to wake up.
I actually
Um,
woke up at 12:30 today. Felt really nice.
so, Mitchell, you're
What's up?
you got a new job.
I did get a new job.
How are you liking it?
Honestly, pretty cool. You know, everyone that worked there is super nice. I get free food every shift.
Well, what do you exactly do? Like,
Well,
like,
what
what's your job?
my specific job is I'm called a runner.
Mm-hmm.
So people they'll make the food and stuff, and then because you can't like come into the actual place, so they come up, they order, and then we give them a number, and then we'll make their food, put it in a box, and then I take it out to their car.
Oh, so would you say it's easy?
I would say it's more laid back, but like when it gets busy, you're walking nonstop. Like I think
Yeah.
on Sunday, like this past Sunday, I worked 11 to 4. I think I walked almost 5 miles during work.
It's
So you just,
good exercise though.
it gets hot too. It gets really hot.
Yeah.
You're walking. It's hot inside the building too.
Yeah,
So
Where do you work again?
it's nice though. Red Top
we're not.
Oh, Red Top.
or
Good
not
food.
Red Top. But
What?
I mean, this is a good time to shout out where you work right now. Get a promotion.
I actually tomorrow I'm emailing my counselor to get working papers because I am applying for a job at a pizza place.
I mean,
You are.
at the one I'm thinking about.
No, not the one that Niggs works at.
Okay.
You don't want to work there, trust me.
Yeah. So you know, I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
golf once a week too.
Dude,
It's really fun.
I'll go.
I'm buying golf clubs, dude. Oh, can't wait.
How long did that take you guys today to
We only did
golf?
10 holes.
Yeah, so it's like probably 3-4 hours. Yeah.
It was fun.
was
I
a lot
didn't
of
have
fun.
golf clothes, so I thought there was a dress code, so I wore khakis and like a long sleeve, like, you know, nice dress shirt or whatever. It's awful.
Alright, I'll go next time.
Hey, how's the leg?
Good. It's hard walking all that time for the golf with that though.
Yeah,
I
I
was
saw
really
you
sure.
struggling there.
Yeah, that one hill, like, I don't know if I was hoping nobody noticed, but I was really using my left leg to get up that.
Yeah.
Like, I was
I can see
leaning on
that.
there, and I was like, I'm hoping nobody's watching me squat like a, thinking I'm stupid. Have some.
So this is the first episode. We know it's a little long, so we're kind of sorry about that. But this is us, and we're
well,
hoping that
long.
you
Most
would.
podcasts go like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
what?
no. We hope you enjoy the podcast. We would love to hear your
Whoa,
feedback. You
whoa,
could-
wait,
Well,
wait.
I love you all, and I'll give you all
Wait,
kisses. But
Did you guys see what Khabib said to McGregor when
No, I did not.
McGregor tweeted out his all-time greatest fighters? He put himself at number 2, and then Khabib said something. I don't remember what I don't remember what he tweeted out.
Khabib won once. I don't think he's better than McGregor.
I mean,
Just because he's a
dude
wrestler and not a
dude wrestled
fighter.
bears.
you can't argue that.
You
Yeah,
have a
like,
point.
Yeah.
dude's kind of insane. He's a Russian maniac, dude.
So, this is the Burners podcast. We would love to hear your feedback. You could follow our Instagram at
Or
The Burners
Instagram and DM
Podcast.
for a chance to maybe get on here.
Yeah.
We do want.
Or
To
just,
start.
if you have...
We will be
if you
getting
know-
guests.
If you know who we are and you want to Snapchat and ask us, I know I already got a few requests. Forgot
You
to tell you
did?
guys. I
We do
did.
have a few
I got
requests.
2. I think, no,
I
it's
got a
3.
few requests as well.
No, 2? 2 or 3, I can't remember.
I have gotten requests as well.
So, we actually invited Mitchell last minute. We thought he'd be a great candidate and he'd be here every single week.
He turned out pretty good.
This
I mean,
this
the
one
kid,
might have been a little
the kid
boring.
kind of is a bum, but No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that kind of hurts, though. That kind of hurt
I'm
me.
kidding.
That,
Mitch,
you know.
I love you. You know I love you.
nice.
You know I give
So,
you kisses.
We would love to hear your feedback. You could DM us, text us, snap us. You could do any of
Oh,
that.
now you start following the Instagram, Mitch.
And we will,
Okay.
well, we already are the best podcast in the Frontier District.
Trash
Out of
bags.
the way.
Um,
I wanted to
you could say that. We would like to.
They took
thank
my idea.
I
wanna
want to
say this-
Thank
sorry.
the Gentleman's Pub for inspiring us to start that.
Oh.
Inspiring us. I inspired them. No. I inspired them. I had the OG podcast. If you guys don't know, before
this
the
is
Burners
true. This is
podcast was
true.
called the Burners podcast, the Influent cast was taken over Frontier. And then the Gentleman's Pub comes out of nowhere. And they think it's okay to steal my idea. Well, it's not my idea, it's a podcast, but they think it's okay to take out all my followers and stuff like that. Nah. They don't deserve nothing. I made the Gentleman's Pub. I was the foundation for Frontier podcasts.
All right,
But we are the
anyways,
best.
We are the
Nick,
best.
And we will be talking about who our next guest will be.
And I'm trying not to toot my own horn here. Don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah, we will all talk about who the next guest will be, but we would love to hear your feedback. If you have any suggestions on what we could talk about, we'd love to hear that. Follow our Instagram. You could text us. And we hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. We will see you next week.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Peace out.